All right. We are live on YouTube. So we're going to get this party started with a great big Happy New Year. Woo! Happy New Year. Oh my goodness. So exciting that it is a brand new year in Mary Kay. And one of the great things with that is we get to celebrate victories from last seminar year. And so I would love to know what you are most proud of yourself for accomplishing last seminar year. What was that like? Wow, I did this. Vicki, you're unmuted, or Brenda, go
I'll go
ahead.
first. Um, Consistency increase and finishing Princess Court of Sales.
Good for you. Yeah. Congratulations. I like those words, consistency. Finding that consistency. I know that you were really working for an increase in June over last year's June, and that was a stretch for you. And then to make it happen in those last days of the month, maybe
it was
hours.
a good June. Probably the best I've ever had. So yeah, it was a good June.
Congratulations on your June. So, yay, Vicki, how about you? What are you most proud about yourself for this last seminar year?
Well, I too completed the All-Stars, so I got that. Fell a little short of Princess Court, but almost.
Hey, you've had great consistency with your parties. You've been a leader in our unit with your parties held every single month, and that's been a really big thing this year too. And I do believe that you had an increase over last year. So
Okay. I don't track that, so.
well, because Princess Court last year was 20,000, this year was 22,500, so if you were over that, you have an increase over the year prior. And so that's a big thing. And if that's something that anybody who's watching this or on here live or watching it on a replay, if you want to really find out your numbers and to figure out an increase for yourself, I would love to work with you on that so that you can go, hey, I want to shoot for a 10% increase or a 20% increase or a 13% increase. I don't know, whatever your heart tells you you want to do. So congratulations, Vicki Hen. Yay.
Yay.
Darla or Marilee, what are you proud of for yourself for this past seminar year?
I am proud that I finished Princess Court All-Star and yeah, and that I got to go on a cruise.
Yes, congratulations. That's super exciting. Yes, both you and Vicki got to go on a cruise this year. How fun was that? You earned that. So great. So many good accomplishments when we really stop to think about it. And the reason I'm doing this, I want you to think about the things that have happened good. I want you to leave everything else in the past because that's done and over with. So it's a new year. That's why we're like starting out. Happy New Year. What are you proud of yourself for? So Marilee, jump on. Tell us what you're proud of yourself for. She'll unmute. I know, because she's really good at that.
Well, I've got I'm downstairs because I don't want to get cold. Hot upstairs. And the puppy is being a little crazy right now. So I'm on and off with audio.
Right.
Yes, it's just a real thing. Anyway, I'm just glad I've really been starting to, keep myself active. And that's really a place that I tried to live in this year. And that was a big deal to me.
So good. And that is just keeping yourself in the game. You're here. You are here. And that is a celebration. So yay. So good. And Bonnie's jumping on here. We're just sharing what we're proud of ourselves for this past seminar year. Something you are proud of you for.
I was an all-star consultant. And consistency
Mm.
every month, ordering consistency.
Consistency is a theme I'm hearing here tonight. So
Stay
congratulations.
in my lane.
Stay in your own lane. Just run your race. And I think for those of you that have longevity in Mary Kay, we used to always hear, well, if you're not a star, if you're not a red, you know, and it's like, and now we are in the era in Mary Kay where it's like, take this business and make it your personal business, because there are so many avenues and so many ways to work it, run it, grow it, you can have it all in your style, in your way. And I think that's a very beautiful thing. So it's not just one singular track to run on, it's a track that has multiple different ways it can go. So I hope that makes sense. Sometimes my words don't come out as clear as my head thinks they are. So congratulations to every single one of you. We're going to start this party out with a little product commercial here tonight. So Marilee's going to take this like a gem of a product right now and tell us a little bit about it.
You bet. This is the After Sun Gel. Now, you all know the packaging probably different if you are not in the if you haven't been around a while. This is the previous packaging, and it's still the same product. This product is, Mary Kay claims certain things about it, right? However, the list, isn't it like a 52 thing list of advantages to this product? Okay. This for me it's a greaseless lotion, and it's after sun, so it's a thing you use if you've been in the sun all day or a short while, whatever. And if you've got any sunburn ever, this helps that to settle. It's unbelievable, the effectiveness of this. You read what it says: ultralight cool blue gel contains soothing botanical extracts, absorbs quickly, replenishing vital moisture to skin, leaving it feeling smooth and refreshed. And it is a real thing. And yeah, it really, really is. So honestly, if you haven't tried this yet, you need to.
And there we have it, the product commercial. Thank you, Marilee, for the QVC. If you don't have it, open it up. Let everybody try it. I think everybody's getting a lot of sun nowadays. So that is so great. All right. Well, we have got some great things that are just kicking off here for the new year. And I just want to know, did anybody finish the book 5 or book 10 challenge? Either by June 30th or tonight before we hop on. Okay. So that's okay. How many of you want to finish it? That is where my focus is at, is 5 new bookings. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm going to tell you in the next 24 hours, that becomes your singular focus. Okay. Singular focus, because without bookings, we don't have a business. Okay. And I know that I can fall off very quickly. Like if somebody postpones and I'm like, oh, shoot, I have this space in my calendar now. Well, if I don't get right on and I get somebody rebooked in there, pretty soon I'm down to like, shoot, what happened? I had nobody. And that's not a fun place to be. So I want you to have those on there. Ani will probably pop on and talk about it, but we are going to run, because it's that 90-day promo, okay, of new products that are coming out. So we will have a product gift for booking 5 and a product gift for booking 10. And so now your next one to get a prize will be at the end of July. And I can tell you there's some fun products coming. Fun products coming. Should I give you a little secret right now on a product that's coming? Okay, well, I'm pulling up the screen share. Bonnie, if you can unmute and talk a little bit about why bookings are important or why you're excited about that promo, that would be fantastic. And I'm going to grab our picture.
Well, bookings are the lifeline of our business. If we don't have bookings, we don't have clients. And it's just as important to book your current clients as it is new people. Of course, you always would like new people, but you also need to be booking your current clients to keep them up to date on everything that's new. I will tell you that I do send out whenever new stuff comes. So I used to send out product of the month, and now I do it as product of the quarter. So whatever the promotional product is, I do samples for and I mail them out and I follow up and I do facials and on the goes that are really important. And when I'm there, I ask for referrals because new faces is going to keep my business flowing.
Yeah. Why is that doing that? I love myself.
It is a brand new year in Mary Kay. And one of the great
Okay,
things
stop
with that
share.
is we get to celebrate victories from
Hang on.
last seminar year. And so I would love to know.
I should never try screen shares. That's really bad. Oh my goodness. You just all have to love me. So, well, anyway, we thanks for the booking one. I will tell you.
But you are most proud of yourself for accomplishing last
Why is it
seminar
okay?
year. What was that like? Wow, I did this.
I'm just clearing that. Okay, there we go. Done. Hopefully it's off and it won't pop back up again. Maybe I give you all hope. Maybe you're all like, we need a new leader. Technology is not my gifting, as you all have known for years. But there is a new brush coming out, a new brush that has got two sides to it. I'll post the pictures afterwards, seeing my technical skills are not letting me screen share right now. So it is, if you ordered at least 13 of the 60% off items, you can order this on July 13th. And so, let's see, with that, early ordering is Sheila Zimmerly, Vicki Hen, Darla, Bonnie, and myself. So this is a new tool. It has the silicone skin side of it. And so you put it on with your cleanser. And then the other side is some sort of it opens the pores so that they get cleaner and then they tighten back up. I'm like, this is like super state of the art. This will be a new tool that will be a special edition. So just so you know, check our Facebook page afterwards, and I will put the product up there so that you can see it. So pretty darn exciting what's coming with that one, and a reason to book more appointments. Okay, book. Because honestly, and this is a business term, your leading indicator in your business is the number of bookings you have on your date book. The lagging indicator is how much your sales are. Okay. So always be focused on your bookings because your sales will come. Your sales will grow. You will hit that sales goal for yourself when you've got the number of bookings on your date book. Okay. So that's a really big deal. Okay, so that is a new one. We also have some people who have qualified for 300 by the 15th special training. Okay, so they already have 300 or more wholesale in this month. Katie Bussey on the Marilee Plugins team, Rebecca Cassidy, and Brenda Ang Rankin. Woohoo! You are already qualified for Lindsay Kramer's training on the 21st of this month. So make sure you got your 300 wholesale in by that. And then we've got a 600, 1,000, and an 1,800 promo. And I really appreciate all of you giving me feedback about prizes and things you'd love to win or stuff like that, because that really helped me. So, Bonnie, do you want to tell them a little bit about that?
Trying to maneuver while I'm driving.
Well, and be safe, because we can't.
Unfortunately, I can't read the thing, so
That's okay. So with
there's
this,
300, 600, 1,000, and 1,800. And
yes.
that I do know. I can see that without driving off the road. So just so you know.
Well, it's the Footsie Roll packages. You're going to get a package of 10 from the place that does all of those things. I don't even know the name of it right now, but I think Darla does.
The Footsie Rolls?
Yeah.
I mean,
Achievers.
Court of Achievers.
Court of
There we
Achievers.
go.
That's what they
Yes,
look like.
they have new ones coming out to go with the new socks with the mint bliss this year.
Oh,
So
sure.
you're going to be getting your pre-packaged, pre-printed Footsie Rolls. So you'll get a package of 10 with a 600. With 1,000, you'll get a package of 2, and with an 1,800, you'll get a 4-pack of them. Okay, because those are hot sellers, and when you can get those wrapped up, you can even bring them to our quarterly and wrap everything here and have it all done and go home with all of your gifts already done that afternoon. If you want to stay and do packaging, I don't care. So just know that that's your gift right now. It's business supplies that you don't have to put your money into. So I think that's pretty cool for July, because we're running Christmas in July right now. So we wanted to kind of stay with that theme of Christmas packaging. So it's a business builder for you. Okay, and that's cumulative all month long. So Darla, do you want to talk a little bit about Christmas in July? I will not try to pull my picture up for consultants. You can go look at it under the pinned post in our Facebook group, but go ahead, Darla.
Christmas in July, because it's 99 degrees. So everybody wants to think something other than heat. And Christmas in July, you can run it pretty much any time that you want in July. Some people start at the 1st and run it for, the first 10 days. Some people wait and run it a little bit later, but Beth has it set up where there's different items, and there's also a blank where you can plug in whatever item you want. I plan on using that blank to put in extra items that I have on hand, discontinued, retired items, through Canva. And just, if anybody needs help, give me a shout out. I can help you in 30 seconds on the phone. It's not that difficult, but it helps your customer, think out of the box, something different. And you don't even really have to put a sale on it. You can sell them at regular price. It just brings it to the front of their mind. Because again, you can put my shop out there all you want, but it's just like putting up the Sears catalog. There's so much to look at. Whereas if you put out 1 or 2 items a day or 1 item a day and tell them that this is your item that you are promoting for Christmas in July, and it's limited time, limited amount, take $1 off. We can do what we want.
Yeah, and I heard you say you don't have to discount it. So like you could think Christmas gifts, buy 2, get the third half price. That could be your whole promo. So you're making profit on the first 2, and the second one you're getting your cost plus tax in, or the third one you're getting your cost plus tax on. So you run this how you want to do that. But get them thinking about buying gifts. And that personal care items are a great gift item. So, yeah. Okay. And then there's a consultant side.
The consultant side, I know what it is, but I can't think of it.
It's like our top on the shelf.
Yeah, the top elf where Beth has a contest going and you just report your sales every day on the Google form. And then she's got fabulous prizes from her prize closet that she'll be handing out. I don't know if it's under a tree or
You know what? It's in my pink corner right now. And Darla, so from everything that was recorded from yesterday, Darla was top elf yesterday with
Yay.
282. And Brenda, you had $100 day, and Vicky, you moved $22 yesterday. So sales, sales, sales.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Yay.
So you'll get to have your very first pick of whatever's on my pink shelf. So
Oh, cool.
I'll snap the picture over to you, and then I'll remove that item and put your name on it. So they're not even
Okay.
wrapped. You just get to pick
Oh, okay.
post. Vicky, you have a question.
Nice.
Yeah, Darla said there was a link. Where is it at?
There's a QR code that was there. Brenda said QR code wasn't working, so I put the link in the post and I put the link in that comment. So if you
Okay.
go to the Facebook pinned post, okay, or featured posts, it's right in there. But I have all three of you because you all commented on that. So I have all that done for today. And you can comment out there too, plus put it on the form. That way your sisters know, hey, look at that. Oh my gosh, let's celebrate her. We can cheer each other on to even greater sales in the month of July. So yay. Congratulations on that. And then for everyone that books 5 new in that Christmas to July, I'm running it from the 5th to the 15th for you. You will get a prize from me. And then anybody who holds 5 marketing shares. And that is the one place, bookings and marketing shares, bookings and marketing shares. They go hand in hand. When you've got the bookings, you've got the people to share with. And so those are the two things we really are going to target this year because, you know, we can have reorders all day long, but if we don't have new business helping us to get the new sales, you know, pretty soon we're going, what happened? You know, why am I here? And so new, the new. Okay. That is a great thing. So we've got that and that. Let's see. Oh, did you see that seminar? They're going to let people register all the way through to seminar to sit with your unit by July 26th. So if you've got a team member that wants to go, tell them, come on, let's go. Let's make this happen. Oh,
That was awesome.
yeah,
a
that is so cool. Again, I think technology is changing things where they don't have to have the time lag in there. Like, seriously, can I give you a little seminar history here? I was a brand new director. My very first, you know, this first seminar I went to, I'm 5 years new into the company. It's 1992, and I go to seminar on July 20th or 21st. We pick up our printed reports, okay? So that we know what our June reports were. Because the company mailed them to us all the time. Every month we got a mailed report. We never closed out a month until like the 7th of the month. And then it went to the 4th of the month and the 3rd of the month. And then it's like 48 hours. And now it's like, month's done. And I will tell you, in less than 24 hours, I have no access to anything that you did the month before. I have to go into reports to find everything for June. It's like boom, boom, boom. It's instantaneous now. So, you know, technology is changing. So that was 1992. Let me stand in a hotline to go pick up my director reports, and then I'll know and try to figure out what I'm going to do for the new year, 3 weeks into the new year. So, you know, yeah, Marilee.
Regarding technology and the company, you know, I've been wrangling with an order on my shop and a customer that got all mixed up when she was doing it and ended up with double things, and now she wants her money back and blah 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 blah. And I mean, okay, but I had to call the company today because I'm like, how do I do this? where, I said, how do I take care of this? And they're like, well, just get the products and give her money and, we'll do a product return for you. And like, it's just, it's challenging. And the other thing, the only reason I'm even mentioning this is they basically said to me today that they still don't have it all figured out.
Right.
So I just want that needs to be out there, I think. So that's really all I wanted to say, but they
Yeah.
just really, there's still stuff they don't know yet.
Well, one thing for all of you to know is when a customer orders on my shop, the part numbers are completely different and they are tied to a my shop order. You cannot product replace them. And
Oh,
with,
see, he didn't say that to me. That's why he told me I had to do it myself.
yes,
I mean, I
yes.
was not pleased, and those words never came out of his mouth today.
Yes, they have different part numbers. Brenda was on with them once too. And that is something that is an issue right now, with that. And how does that all look? So, with that being said, yes, there's still bugs working out of that. So, they can push it through for you though. Let me be clear. They can push it through for you. So just know that if you're struggling with any of those, reach out to the company because I probably will not be able to assist on
Right,
those, but I would
right.
like to know about it. So I'm glad you brought that up tonight. So that other people aren't spending hours trying to figure out why can't I return this?
That's why I wanted to bring it up. It is
And
because
the
I
other
was
thing
like,
is
oh, okay.
date codes. Date codes cannot be less than what, Brenda, H?
Yeah, they floated. I think the last ones I got to go through myself were an F,
Okay.
but because I was a consultant under a different number, and then I became a new consultant, theoretically, I shouldn't have anything past a year, but I do.
Right.
Like, well, how does that happen? So I end up having to call when I have to do a lot to call them to get that figured out. My question though is if we're doing that and Mary Lee's got to give her money back, she didn't collect all the money.
That is correct.
Mary, so if it's a sizable order,
Yeah.
now you got to come up with, let's say $300 was her total order, and they
Yeah.
pulled the 150 for the product cost and then sent
Oh,
you
yeah.
the other half. Now you got to come up with the full 300.
Yeah, right. I know, because that's one thing they said to me. Oh, well, you did get paid, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Now I just have to give her all the money and then call you again because, yeah, it's
So
kind of crazy. Still
hopefully they'll get
crazy
the
right
bugs
now.
ironed out as
Yes,
we go.
I hope so
Well,
too.
and that's where the wholesale production came in. So they credit you wholesale production, and
Right.
so there's just a lot of little bitty details in there too with it. So, um, Lord bless that customer, and may she not be challenged anymore with it, and may it not stress her out and everything like that too. So, oh,
Yes, yes.
well,
Amen.
thank you for all of that. So we're going to move on to STAR consultantship. We have a new STAR program going on through our unit this year because I heard from a lot of you. That was like so exciting. So many of you are like, I love fresh flowers. I would love fresh flowers. You would give me fresh flowers? Oh my gosh. So we incorporated it into a very simplified system because I was having a conversation with a girlfriend that said, I don't like planning things and I got people all over. And then if people don't show up, and I feel bad for people and I don't want to feel bad for people. And it was like, keep it simple. So the simple solution is Brenda's going to tell you about it. And Brenda's going to unmute. Brenda, you got to unmute.
Unmute. There we go.
Then screen share.
I got a lot of things going on my. There. Can you see that?
Nope. Yep.
There.
Yep. Can you see that? Okay. So when you are a star consultant every quarter, Beth is going to do a customer awards night, either in person or in our homes or in our studio, depending on what we have. And we get to invite the top 10 clients that we have that helped us become a star consultant for the quarter. And if it's, I'm assuming around new products, she'll bring those with. Otherwise, whatever we got going on. And Fresh Flowers will be attending as well. So you can do it virtual or in person. Quite frankly, if you're getting Fresh Flowers, do it in person. And then there'll be prizes, products, and of course, Beth always brings the fun from Partyville. So that is the fun thing. So when you're a four-quarter star or an all-star, you can have 4 parties at your house that Beth is going to bring you flowers for. So do you remember when we could order Fresh Flowers as a star consultant prize and have them shipped to us?
No.
That used to be a thing.
Probably because that wasn't my thing.
Yeah, no, I didn't do it. I remember Mary Diem talking about that.
I would have loved
And a
that.
couple other people did it, but you could get flowers quarterly. So if the other person living with in your home don't bring you flowers, Beth will bring you flowers. And then of course food is always fun to incorporate with that. So I'm looking forward to that because then she can also team build for us while she's in their space. So the goal is make her travel and find
Super
out.
excited to do this for
Of
each
course.
one of you. Yeah, and Brenda, you're already a star, so we have to put your date on the calendar
Yes.
for your star program. And you know, I can do a lip teeny bar and bring the lipsticks, and people will do sound lips, and we'll play with that. And it's all about recognizing the customers and just saying thank you, thank you, thank you. You helped her become a star, presenting you with the beautiful flowers. And then, of course, I will do prizes for your top customers that are there. So I'll bring that, and we'll have fun, and we'll do marketing. But it is all about a customer awards presentation for you. So, and a way for me to say thank you to your top customers for helping you become a star consultant. So, I don't know. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds fun.
I know you love spending time with me. I think more than that, though, it's the time that you get to recognize your customers. It's something for them. And I can guarantee you, if they attend one, they'll want to be at all of them. They
So
won't want
each-
to not be in your top 10 clientele.
So each quarter, this
Every
will happen?
quarter.
Okay.
Yep, you can earn one every single quarter. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. Definitely. So, you know, as soon as you're a star, I'll come and do like a holiday one too. So when I get the holiday products, or like I'm ordering the new brushes on the 13th. So if you're scheduling after that, I'll come and showcase that. And maybe I'll put it on there when 5 or more of you book a party with her tonight. I'm going to give one of you this brush. That would be really fun. So
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm. And so we walk away with it, and all the other friends would be jealous. So,
And you have your party, I'll give you one of those as your hostess gift.
ooh, there you go.
Ooh.
Book on the
You know-
original date.
There you go. Hold it on the original date, have a party with 5 of your fun girlfriends, and this is yours for free. And tonight, when 5 of you book, I'm going to be giving one of these away. So,
Awesome.
I think that's
like
great.
it.
Can't wait to have a dialogue for that. Yay. I'll type it up. Take it with me. Key protector. I say the same thing in everybody's.
Keep it easy.
Yeah,
That's right,
keep it
for
simple.
sure.
Keep it simple. All right, so that's just star one. Oh, did you guys see the new 4-quarter star prizes this year?
Mhm.
Oh,
No.
Yep.
so
Yes.
exciting. Do you have that too, Brenda? Can you share that?
Yep.
I should just ship pictures to somebody to do screen share with. Look at
Ooh.
that. Like,
Wow.
OMG. Wow. The earrings and the card holder, the Coach wristlet. the oh my gosh, that beautiful wallet crossbody, and then a convertible shoulder bag. Ooh la la.
Mhm.
I just think that looks amazing. Which one's capturing your eyeballs, girls?
Ruby. Pink
Ruby.
one. Yep, the pink one.
All right.
That's what draws me to.
I like that emerald.
The emerald, that
I
crossbody with
like
the little clasp on
I
it.
like black with white polka dots. I just, yeah.
Such a cool look. I love that star bag, that pearl star bag. Woo, I love that. I love the boldness of the
It's
stars.
very Texas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Woo,
Screams
Yeah.
Texas to me.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it really does. So fun. Thanks, Brenda.
Yep.
I appreciate you being my tech person. Oh my gosh. All right. So save the date for fall retreat. Mark this off on your calendar. Heidi Gauser's retreat at Green Lake, October 16th, 17th, and 18th. Mark your calendar, September 26th. I think everything's updated now. So thank you, Darla, for catching that. So I deleted it off my calendar and never put the correct date on my calendar. So I went back to the 19th. Oh,
What September? What are you talking
September.
about?
Yeah, we had a conversation, Merrily. September 26th is our holiday workshop.
Thank you.
Okay. It is September 26th. Put that on your calendar. Quarterly workshop, but holiday selling focused. Okay.
What's the time on that?
That'll be 9 to noon.
Okay, so just the following Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, just
Mhm.
1 week later.
Okay.
There were several conflicts for the 19th when we got together for the other quarterly ones. So I gotta love me. Can't turn me in for a new one. Okay, so now our theme this year, Journey to Greater Heights. I hope you love the theme. I'm excited about it. And I hope it gives you an inspiration of where can I take myself? Where can I take my business? And that journey of greater heights. And if you want to share a goal that you have right now or what that vision looks like for you for this new seminar year, and I want you to think in all aspects of your life, spiritually, financially, physically, professionally, in your Mary Kay businesses. And we'll talk about your professional goals here tonight if somebody wants to share that and what that journey to greater heights looks like for you this seminar year and what that means. When I was thinking about that, I was like, oh, it just made me really think how will you take yourself to a greater height this year? And I was thinking about it for me too. Anybody want to share?
This is kind of part of that, I guess. We've always learned that in Mary Kay, go make yourself uncomfortable. Or when something's making you uncomfortable, notice what it is, and that's what you have to change. Make sense? So I got new neighbors back in February, and I have to tell you, I've never slept worse in my entire life because they are very loud. So my uncomfortability is I need to move. I don't have to move, but I want to move. So I don't know what that looks like. I don't know where it is. I have till May 1st of next year, or probably March 1st to get notice. But yeah, time to go and move someplace else. So I will be working personally, professionally, spiritually, financially towards that goal.
I love it.
So I guess find out what you're uncomfortable at, and
Like that. What makes you uncomfortable?
or where you're uncomfortable in your life, and then figure out what goal you can go after to get that.
You're so smart.
Such a good example.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. And when you don't like something anymore, it is time to change. I think God gives us those uncomfortable moments because he's like, you're not meant to be there anymore.
That came this morning when the neighbor, I don't know if she lives next door or down the street, but in a blanket to her car, followed by a man in his underwear. And it's 8 o'clock in the morning in front of my living room window. Like, I think I need to move.
Here's your
Call the
sign.
cops, I don't know which, maybe both.
Ellen, and I think if you reach out to Shelby, you might have some childcare availability there too. She's taking
I
a
forgot
job
she's
up
going
here.
up, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, she might be a resource for you. Anybody
Very
else want to share?
Well, I'm always working on health. That's always, and now I have more people in my family that need that as well. So it's going to be a family goal for the coming year.
I like
Dan
that.
will be getting a new hip, hopefully in October. And so it's just going to be, as soon as we hit that Medicare, we're all going to be getting new parts.
It's not all it's cracked up to be.
Well, when you have no insurance now, it's better than nothing.
True. Very, very true.
Yeah.
And you think about that and going, okay, so how do I plan my business up to that point, knowing I will care for him, for a period of time. And then knowing as you're caring for him, you'll probably hit a wall where it's like, I need to be out with people.
Right.
Well, 3 years ago, he had the right one he replaced. So that was, yeah, that was right after he got married, like a month later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So when you're on that journey of health, you're going to set health goals too for yourself and what that looks like. And it's no different than setting my goal is to have a 10% increase or a 13% increase every single month in my business, in my sales, in my parties, in my faces, in my wholesale. And that all just comes together. Pick one number and have everything else feed into that number, because it all works together. But there's one that's calling you. That's a big deal. So I'm glad it's going to be a health journey. It's going to be a great health journey year for you all. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else want to share what your greater, journey to greater heights will be for you? What do you want to see for yourself, Vicki?
I don't know. The weight loss would be really good. I don't know.
One small thing.
Yeah, that's.
You could do a 10% increase every month in your business. How many faces did you see last year at this time? Go back and look at your weekly accomplishment sheets. What were they? What was your sales last year in July? And increase it by 10%. So if you sold 1,000 last year, your goal this year is 1,100. And you track it to zero, and give yourself a 10-minute walk in the morning, walk down to the stop sign and back to the house. And, just make yourself do that one small thing, but you find it and attach it to another habit you have. Okay. And maybe it is you give up watching TV. Maybe it is you give up, something else. And it doesn't have to be a lot. And, like on my journey of my hair loss and stuff like that, my first medication, I could not get it fit into my schedule because I had to take it 2 hours after my magnesium, on either side of it. And it was just like, I cannot get this stuff down. And she goes, let's change your med. Let's just change your med. Then you don't have to worry about it. And she did. And it was like, okay, now I can fit that into my routine and partner that up. It's habit stacking when you're looking to do something new. Okay. And maybe it's getting back to your booking calls. So you have lunch and then you get on the phone, or before you eat lunch, you're going to spend 15 minutes of making 5 outgoing phone calls. you know, 10 outgoing phone calls. And then you can eat lunch. But I cannot eat lunch till I have that done, and then my lunch is healthy or whatever that looks like for you. So I eat salads more when people have everything prepped for me and I can just pull it out and make the little salad,
Yeah.
So maybe meal prepping is going to be something this year too, as you're journeying on all of that. And you listen to a positive podcast while you're meal prepping, because what we feed our minds with, we become. Who we hang around with, we become like the 5 people we hang around with. And that's a big deal, a really big deal. What am I feeding myself? Physically, mentally, emotionally? What am I feeding myself? It plays a part in everything. Okay. Yeah, we have unit quartz. We've got Princess quartz 22.5. We have got Princess Elite 33,750. Those are just weird numbers. And then 45,000 for national court of sales. And you see all the beautiful jewelry behind Brenda. Again, technology is her gig. I love it. But there's that beautiful tennis bracelet. There is just beautiful things that you can earn this year. And don't leave it behind. Go for it all. Make it happen. Marilee or Bonnie, either one of you want to share goals?
As far as
Right there.
Yep, however you want to share. Whatever's on your heart. This is a free forum right now.
well, I've been working because I'm paying my own insurance, which is $1,200 a month.
Mm-hmm.
So my business is definitely doing that.
Praise God. Yay.
Yeah, it is. I definitely would like to get into better shape. I do 10,000 steps, but it's obviously not enough. So, I have worked on getting my cortisol down because having high cortisol has attributed to my hair loss and weight gain. So just being a little bit more peaceful, having more God time, specialized God time, quiet time. Um, Being on Facebook less. There's a whole bunch of garbage that comes across all the time. Trying to stay focused and being on Facebook only certain times of the day. It irritates my husband because he's like, well, did you see what I posted? No, I didn't. I did not. It's like you have to tag me and then I can go on with my, specific times. And as far as my business, I am thoroughly enjoying staying in my lane, focusing on things that I want to accomplish, where I want to be with my business. Obviously, I would love to have more faces. I would love to have more team members. So that's where my focus is. I don't know. I'm focused on living my best life now. We're all older. And there's a lot more funerals than there are weddings. There's a lot more sickness.
Shaking her head, no, we are not older.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't think about my age, but let's get real. Our bodies are getting older. So, it's just spending time with family and friends and,
I love it.
living life. That's my goal, is to live my life and be as least stress-free as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Do all the things that I love. I mean, I could tell you stories. Like I have 2 boats, an RV, and a truck, and shops all over the place right now.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? You just have to enjoy every single day. And what in your business brings you joy? What in your business brings you joy? For me, connecting with people is a really big thing for me, helping people look good, feel good. And I want to do that across the generations. I need to be very intentional about that. and stay in your lane. If your goal is, I had a coaching with a consultant this morning who's like, I want new people and new clients. And she's like, I just want to find one new client a month. And I was like, okay, so what'll that look like? And we talked about her lead generating and we talked about what that would look like and her definition of what a new client looks like for her. And so she's defining all of that so that she can have the win. My friends, I want you to win. I want you to win every day. I want you to look back on every day and go, hey, today was great because, okay? Today was great because I did my 5 outgoing phone calls before I ate lunch. I booked a new person today. Today was a great day because I exercised for 10 minutes or I lifted weights for 10 minutes. Whatever it is, it's not the huge things, my friends. It is making the small daily right decisions. I took a class this past week on how our small, minute decisions are the most influential. It's not our big decisions that matter. It's the small, daily, right decisions. And that's the thing. Am I going to scroll Facebook or am I going to make 5 booking calls? Am I going to go eat the ice cream or eat out, or am I going to go make a healthy protein meal for myself? Am I going to go walk for 10 minutes or am I just going to sit and watch TV for 10 more minutes? It's those small decisions. And once you start the ship moving and you start knowing how you feel better, it's like unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. The small daily right decisions. Personally, professionally, spiritually, emotionally. It will make all the difference this year. This is your journey to greater heights for you and your business and your future self. So my friends, we had some good weeks last week. I saw that I had 2 people turn in accomplishment sheets so far. Okay. So I just want to do a huge shout out. And if you don't have your accomplishment sheet yet, get it in. Okay. Anybody? I have Vicky's and I have Debbie Holland's. Anybody else turn it in since I looked?
No, I'm turning it in when I get off the phone.
I thought
Okay.
I sent mine in last night.
I don't have you on mine, so I
No?
don't know where it went to.
I printed it.
So
Maybe I
we
didn't
will
get to
go.
send.
Woohoo! Let's celebrate your sales. If you had at least $100 in sales last week, congratulations. And just resubmit, Carla. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm glad I said I didn't have it yet because otherwise you'd be like, where is mine? All right. So we had everybody with $100 in sales. Yay. All right. If you had 150 in sales, woo, congratulations, Vicki Hahn.
I don't know where
Debbie
mine
Holland had a $128 week last week. Yay, Debbie. I got your accomplishment sheet. So woo woo. All right. And we're up to $200 in sales. Vicki Hen, 190. Congratulations. Yay. Working through the holiday there. Good job. All right.
I lied. I didn't do it.
Oh.
That was the week before.
Okay, well, I'm glad that we could talk about it.
But you will now.
It'll be done. It'll be in. All right. So $200 week, $250.
I don't even know what I did.
$300 week. Where are you at, Darla?
I don't even know. I thought I had done it. What it is.
Okay. Bonnie Fallback, what was your week total?
503.
502. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's so exciting. Darla's probably tallying up there in her head.
I am.
But from the 29th to the 5th,
I
right?
knew you were.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. $45.
45.
Woohoo.
Yay. Congratulations. You sold product. Yay.
Yeah.
You know what? And for some people, that extra $20 of profit can be a partial tank of gas. It can be some extra groceries. It can be whatever they need it to be. So my friends, as we move, and Bonnie, in a minute, just unmute and I'll have you give a sales tip there. But think about this. Women in their 20s need Mary Kay because they need the mentorship. And they need that from an experienced woman. They're looking for mentors. Women in their 30s need this because they're starting families. Women in their 40s because they've got teens and they need extra cash from a business opportunity. Women in their 50s are starting to look at being empty nesters and what can I do that's mine? Women in their 60s, hey, I'm retiring. I just want to have something fun. I don't want to stop working. I just want to have something fun to do. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, Brenda, I didn't go all the way to the top. I didn't see your hand raising. Forgive me. We'll continue on, okay?
Okay.
But you think about that, and I really want us to reach the decades of people because there's a reason for every single decade for us to be in front of them. So, Bonnie, with yours was 503. Brenda Rankin.
Yes.
Go ahead and tell everybody out loud because the people watching this on the YouTube replay cannot read our chat. So go
Okay, this is kind of like when you have a, people are talking about an 8-pound baby, and the 8-pound baby is really big, but then you gave birth to a 10-pound baby.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Bonnie. That's a great week. My week last week was 2,475.
24.75.
I had a $5,000 month, so that was exciting.
Wow, that's
Yay.
awesome.
Now, and I think going into the week, you were like, I am not where I want to be.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't where I wanted to be. I wasn't, like Princess Court was not in my brain. But I will say that I had a gal call me on the 1st and ordered $350 for the product. So that was nice. So that contributed too. So, and that's a new client, which sometimes it's
Awesome.
like, a new client. That's a lot of work. That one I will work for. Because that was her second order. First order was 250. So
Nice.
I'll take that.
New
Yeah.
clients are fun. New
Yeah,
clients are fun. I think we can get comfortable with reorders.
Yeah, I have
We
been.
don't deepen that relationship. Let's find a new, let's get back into building relationships because it is fun to build new relationships. It is fun to help people have really great skincare and everything. So,
Well, and I will say, don't judge the status of their house, their car, and assume they don't have money. Because their house is currently gutted on the inside, so it's kind of like a little crazy in there. But it's under construction, so, and she still has money to spend.
Awesome.
Well, yeah, you can't hardly hold that against someone.
No,
I
not
mean,
at all. No, not at all. No,
Not when you're doing a remodel.
no.
It's in
no. She's got a
process.
beautiful old home, so it's like
It's
a
awesome.
little chaos for me, but it's okay. I'll keep delivering.
You don't have to live there.
I do not. I just have to visit
Sure.
for like 10 minutes.
That's
Bonnie,
enough.
any words of wisdom for you for your sister team members here?
For Bonnie?
I just kept, I don't know, kept selling. I had a sale and then it was like some people were on vacation and they didn't see it. So my sale for 3 days turned into like 5 and 6 days because, of course I'm going to take care of you. Of course I'm going to let you have this sale because you were on vacation. So anyway,
Right.
be flexible. It is your business. You can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It is your business. You get to design your business. You get to design your life the way you want it. And may this be the year that you take that business, you take your personal life, and you just journey it to a great new height, greater than what it was ever meant to be before. And always remember that last year's finish line is this year's starting line. You are starting smarter, wiser, farther ahead than what you were a year ago on July 1st. So don't ever forget that. You are starting at a greater level than ever before. So, my friends, have a beautiful, abundant week here. Get to 5 parties on your date book. Celebrate you because you did it. Be that laser focused as you do that in the next 24 to 48 hours. Just get the parties on the date book because they're fun to hold. They really are. It is fun to connect with those people. So have a great night. Happy New Year. I love you all. You are the best of the best of the best. I'm so blessed. Have a great one. We'll be at Reach Out Lodi next Monday night. Okay. See you there.
Great.
Bye.
Good night, bye.